Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow! Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out! My first action figure! Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. Hours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
And from Manhattan, New York, the Raw Women's Champion, Amy Duck! Woodley.
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for. WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
Well, from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
Kick right to the midsection. Boom, what a forearm. Super kick. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Not what she was looking for.
German suplex.
Boom. Oh, she turns it around.
She's looking a bit out of it here. Enziguri. When Monday Night Raw comes to your town, do us a favor. Make sure you show up to be a part of the longest running weekly episodic television show in history. I saw Rusev backstage earlier tonight, and he wished me a happy and joyous Rusev Day. I thought Rusev Day was last week.
Oh, my God, Cole. Every day is Rusev Day.
Here we go. Oh, look at that splash.
I love it.
Running leg drop. It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's on the attack and on the move.
Oh, kick right to the gut. Oh, what a right.
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
Lana's fading now.
Super kick.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Sent to the outside.
What are they going to do here?
This is not going to be good.
Barrel roll to pay.
Back now inside the ring.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, what an inverted Frankensteiner.
Bang! Super kicks in stereo.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, that was unreal.
Splash!
Massive.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Big headbutt.
And what a reversal from Rusev.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Off the rope reversal.
Handspring cutter.
Unbelievable. Whoa, not so fast. Ooh, neck breaker.
Rusev stumbling a bit here. What a cutter!
This can't bode well. Right to the back of the neck. Big opportunity for him now.
This is not good. I don't think Rusev knows where he is.
Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display. Not again. One of these competitors.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Yet another counter. Oh, look at this small package. I thought that was it.
She just will not give up, Cole.
Going all the way up.
Oh, look out. Drop kick hits the mark.
Big miss right there.
They both have the same idea. Look at this. Working together over and over again. Boom. Cover. There's two.
Wow, just when you think he's done, Rusev escapes to fight again.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was unreal.
Tagged in. Bringing it back into the ring.
Hooked him up.
Oh my goodness, what a takedown. She's not wasting any time.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Boom. The leg drop. Looking stunned.
Looking rocked. Great agility.
Incoming. Rusev is tagged in. Boom! And what? In off the tag.
Changes her.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty.
Go to sleep.
Lana is not looking so great here, guys. Nobody does it better, Michael.
Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
He knows he's in trouble.
Looking to end this.
Omega driver.
Nobody hit.
Can he score the pin?
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Tagged in. There she goes.
Rusev is tagged in.
What a bionic elbow!
Comes in off the tag. She scores big with the counter. Ooh. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. These two establishing complete control. Wow!
Dueling Shining Wizards.
On the same dangerous page.
He goes for the cover.
That ends this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners.
Hearing every bit of that victory here tonight.
I think he just put the entire WWE roster on notice with...
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts,
The Iconics.
We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is the part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favourites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey.
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickie with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickie are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickie James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic t-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Assault on the lower back.
Oh, straight forearm. She's enduring some damage.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
Bam! Suplex.
Swing neck breaker. Elbow drop.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Peyton Royce got her there. Look, Mickie James is on the attack now. Ooh, what impact. Elbow drop.
Gets the tag.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
The women's revolution has turned into the women's evolution. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Look at this. Ton bomb! Enziguri. She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
She really needs to make a tag here, guys. There's no way she can continue like this and expect to win the match. There's just no way.
This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far. A knee drop!
Powerbomb planted.
Stringing together some big moves here.
She's able to turn it on at will.
In off the tag. Tagged in.
That's what you call a bad landing. Mickie James was able to get out of there.
It is so easy to stay in touch with your superstar. All the way from the top. That's not what she was going for.
It better not be.
This could be big.
The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God.
Tagged in.
5.
What a treat we have here with WWE Women's Superstars in action.
2.
Incredible action in this match so far. Avoiding trouble there. To the face. Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy, though, Michael.
Here we go. She's almost there.
The tag looks to be inevitable at this point.
And gets the tag.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage. She ducks out of the way there. Uh-oh. No way. Good God.
Inverted Frankensteiner. In off the tag. Mickie James with a mick kick. And Peyton Royce is fading fast here, guys.
This is bad, guys. I don't even think she has enough power to get to her corner to make the tag.
And here we go now. Working on the leg.
Powerbomb. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
That'll hinder your modeling career. Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
We might just see it here.
And this crowd's starting to perk up, Michael.
Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
She's ready for something big.
Incoming. Drop kick. Beautiful. She seems to have gained the advantage here.
It's like she's tapped into some unseen energy source. Wow.
Uh-oh. No way. Good God. Inverted Frankensteiner. Tagged in. She's got something in mind. Uh-oh.
Oh, spiking DDT.
Gets the tag. In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that. Oh, man. Wait a second. No way.
Absolutely not.
This is not possible. Are we going to see it?
He's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame?
Look at it in here.
This could be it.
A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Here are your winners, Amy Dudley and Mickie James.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
That's a statement win, Michael. That's a win that says, hey, everybody, look at me.
What a great tag team match. Thanks for watching, everybody.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match.
Which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we have breaking news. Ooh. The new team of Red and Mickie James will get a tag team championship opportunity at Super Showdown.
You neglected to mention it will be an Australian rules tag match in front of the Iconics' home crowd. I think all of that adds up to this being Mickie James's final match.
You know, as our resident WWE expert, I have to mention that Ric Flair faced a similar career-ending stipulation years ago, and he went on to win quite a few matches before Shawn Michaels eventually retired him at WrestleMania. I think this situation could motivate Mickie James to go on a similar winning streak.
Ric Flair and Mickie James are two completely different people in two completely different eras. Besides, Flair was competing in singles matches, not as part of a team, which means Mickie's career is not only in her own hands, but also Red's. That's a lot of pressure.
Well, if anyone can handle that kind of pressure, it's Red. She's been a champion everywhere she's gone, and her win-loss record is one of the best we've ever seen. Not to mention, Mickie James is a hero of hers. I mean, the last thing Red wants to do is let her down.
But that win-loss record you mentioned is from singles matches. Red's never been part of a team. Meanwhile, the Iconics have been teaming for years. They grew up together.
Okay. Can we at least agree that it was a good thing that Red and Mickey interrupted the Iconics' rules of cricket?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was kind of interested to learn more about it. Seems like a cool sport.
Seriously?
Maybe we should start talking about cricket on the show. Would probably get about as much time as MMA does.
Here we go again. All right, fine. I'll wrap this up by saying I firmly believe we'll see new tag team champions coming out of Super Showdown, and more importantly, Mickey James will go on to fight another day.
Sorry, can you read all that? I was reading about cricket.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
One of these teams is going to have to work in unison from bell to bell if they want those tag team titles.
You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickey have the added pressure of Mickey's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickey's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals.
Ow. Snap suplex. Stomping down.
Down with a power bomb. It'll destroy your face.
Knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon. This is going to be big.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. The champ trying to roll with these hits. Back in the ring again.
Peyton Royce got her there. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Enziguri. She got out of. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickey, and by extension, Mickey's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickey have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal.
Boom! The champ taking their share of hits now. And now she gets her for a second time.
Third time's a charm, Cole. Remember that as this match goes on.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Boom, what impact! Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match. Oh, what an elbow high on the chin.
Nice drop kick. The spin kick. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. The challenger eating up some damage. Uh-oh.
Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. And now she puts her up on that table.
That table has seen better days.
Kick right to the midsection.
Going for the home run.
Perched up top. Oh, my God! Scoop slam. Challenger! She kicks out.
She is ready for a fight tonight.
Mickie James with a mick kick. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 9 Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. Probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K25?
I do, but hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane.
Introducing the challenger, from Richmond, Virginia.
Ever since Mickie James teamed with Red and won the tag team title, she's been riding an unexpected wave of success to avoid retirement. Tonight, she has the opportunity to continue her winning streak and become SmackDown Live Women's Champion if she can defeat Kairi Sane.
I know I've said it before, but I think tonight is the night Mickie's luck expires, especially without her partner Red to bail her out of any tough situations.
Well, if tonight is truly the end of the line for Mickie, it has been one heck of a final run.
Spinning kick to the gut. Satisfaction. We saw 30 women make history in 2018 as the first ever Women's Royal Rumble headlined an epic pay-per-view. Raw and SmackDown competitors joined legends and even a few NXT stars, including Kairi Sane.
Michael, Kairi Sane was actually the very first NXT star to appear in the Women's Royal Rumble. Granted, that's a byproduct of getting the unenviable number 6 spot, but she made history before fellow NXT star Ember Moon could.
Mickie James with a flourish of energy.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Oh,
Going back to Kairi Sane's appearance in the Royal Rumble, she walloped Sasha Banks so hard with the insane elbow that night. I heard that Banks actually couldn't see the spotlight for the rest of the evening.
Unfortunately, Sane's night ended a bit earlier than expected thanks to Dana Brooke, who obviously worked overtime crunching the numbers in order to eliminate the Pirate Princess.
Oh, what a kick. Ooh. Clothesline over the top rope. All the way to the floor. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
The championship hanging in the balance.
Brutality.
Oh, right to the gut. Look at this. Flapjack.
Face first.
Producing a trampling. Mickie James seizing the moment that time. Mickie James with a Mick kick. Cover for the championship. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Sane just barely able to kick out.
Pinning Kairi? I'd say that's an insane endeavor.
I'd say you're right. Targeting the stomach.
I don't know if Sane can take much more of this. Well, she's as good as done. She's walking the plank, so to speak. Ha! She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here.
Kairi Sane needs a comeback, but the Pirate Princess has what it takes to right the ship.
I wish someone would shoot you with a cannonball, Byron.
She fights out. But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Oh, my God, what a slap. Disrespect.
Go behind.
German suplex released. That is a great reversal.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
Strong knee to the midsection. A slap. Looking a little dazed here.
Devastating elbow. Elbow drop. Mickie James is starting to take control of this match.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Sane scoops her up.
The challenger's a little worse for wear now. She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Such a dynamic maneuver from Sane.
Kairi Sane is so much fun to watch.
Reversal! What a counter! When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Setting up for a neck breaker.
Mickie James with a Mick kick. This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Here we go again. Insane elbow.
Gonna see a new champ. I don't know if Sane can recover.
Probably not. The unbelievable streak continues. Mickie James is now one half of the tag team champions and your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this.
Somehow, Mickie continues to defy the odds. It's like every time she's backed into a corner, she somehow finds a new way to escape. Congratulations, Mickie. You earned every bit of this.
I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickey has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see two ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickey were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickey would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number two, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickey exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should... Hey, Mickey. I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best, and I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty. I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
But if I beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all of that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, from Manhattan, New York, Amy Dudley. And introducing the champion, from Richmond, Virginia, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickie James!
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickie James' career. Tonight, abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent. She returns the favor there.
Wasn't expecting that.
Oh.
Boom. Big punch finds its mark.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Interesting. There's the... neck breaker. She steers clear there. Uh-oh. She's got her.
Enziguri.
Boom, right in the button.
Oh, able to counter.
Man, what a slam. The champ now absorbing a little damage.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. A knee drop! DDT! She's looking relentless now.
She's looking good now. We'll see if it lasts.
Elusive movement there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oh, she turns it around.
Things aren't looking good for her.
There it is.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
No way. Good God.
Inverted Frankensteiner.
Big punch finds its mark. Oh, so tear the features clean off your face.
Once again, this match is about the women's title.
Big reversal.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep, GTS.
Night, night. Now trampling the opposition.
Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mick kick.
Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
Thank you, Mickie.